Welcome to the We Ballin' 2 podcast
with Coach Ani and Deb,
where we talk hoops, life, and everything in between.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to We Ballin' 2 podcast. Of course, it's me, Deb. We got Coach Ani. And today we're diving straight into a massive 5-day of hoops. The Commissioner's Cup is in full swing. And if you haven't been watching, you are missing out on the most intense, high-stakes basketball of the season. So let's get into the 120-hour review. All right. So we're going to start off, with some pretty heavy hitters. For this stretch, some straight absolute bangers. On June 6th, we had New York Liberty held it down at the Barclays, 83-75 win over the Indiana Fever. But the Fever didn't stay down long for that. I can't talk. The Fever didn't stay down for long. Fast forward to June 8th, we saw a classic. Of course, we're going to get into this game because
that was not a classic.
It was not.
That was not a classic. That was a disappointment.
There's a lot of Caitlin Clark glazing going on about this game. And really, she hit a wide open three that I would expect her to hit on any other occasion. There was nothing spectacular about it, but everybody wants to make it spectacular because it was a game winner. It wasn't contested. It wasn't in traffic. It was just a wide open three. So
it was a mess up on defense. That's what it was.
The defense. Yes.
It was a defense mess up. It was definitely, either they wasn't communicating, either they said switch or they didn't say switch.
Correct.
Down on the baseline, and one person went one way and the other person went the other way.
Yes.
It did not switch.
They didn't switch.
I'm not sure. They were supposed to switch.
Mm-hmm. I think about like when I would go to my daughter's games and we would be like, make sure you switch, because they're gonna try it. Like y'all got to switch. I remember just saying that. So when you get to this level of basketball, that should be automatic. It should be something where you're like, they're going to run something like this. Like it's pretty obvious that that's what they're going to do. So y'all got to switch. That's just,
It's communication. Like even when it's happening, somebody down there, because it was Citron and it was Cody.
Yes.
One of them got to talk and say switch, switch, switch.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you did not do that and they did not make it clear in the huddle when they came out, then somebody made a mistake. And I'm thinking the way I looked at it, it looked like Citron made a mistake, but if you didn't see the whole thing and go try to find what happened down on the baseline, it looked like Cody made a mistake. But the way Cody was looking, like she's waiting on Citron to switch. So I just think it just has to be more communication.
I agree. But I think that's a maturity thing. Like I said,
it is. And you have to go back to the two. They had two possessions that they could have had scores and they fumbled them.
Right. They messed up. They turned the ball over.
Yes, they went down to Secure. But I would have did the same thing and went right back down to her. But I don't know what she was doing. Yeah, I don't know what she was doing.
Yeah, like she threw up a wild.
Yes, she twice. She did that, and then they came back down and they tried to go back to her again, and she fumbled the ball. And I'm like, there's not even nobody there. Grab the ball, get set, get your feet together. And usually she does that. So I was really because I was
like she was flustered or something. I don't know. Like it was just like she wasn't on like she normally is on. They were pretty much, the Mystics were down pretty much this whole game, and they really fought back and then took the lead and had the opportunity to win with just using defense. All they needed was good defense, because we know if you put good defense on Caitlin, she's not hitting that shot.
No, if somebody's staying with her the whole time, I don't even think they're going to get. I don't even think they're going to throw that pass there.
Yeah,
but they just fumbled it. They had 2 or 3 times with the ball to go up 3-5, and both times that they had the ball, they fumbled it and they got a turnover, and then they came down and won. It's just sometimes I just that coach for Mystics, I just feel like he does not use his bench at all.
He does not
No.
use his bench. There are two coaches currently I feel like, in this league that do not utilize their bench
Yes.
effectively. The Mystics and Atlanta.
Yeah.
Those are the two teams that I feel like you have players on that bench, especially for the Mystics. You've got Rory Harmon. He plays Cody, but it's almost like,
Sparingly.
yes, and
Yeah.
Cody is one of those players that's going to give you great minutes
She's gonna give
every
you
single time.
everything.
Every time she's going to rebound her butt off. She's going to crash you know what I'm saying? She's going to go. That freight train coming down court is, I don't want no smoke. I'm moving. Because
Yeah.
when she's coming down full speed, and she probably gonna pull that spin move on you too, and go right up to. She's just amazing, and I don't think
just
they
feel like
utilize her.
I'm trying to figure out where he's going. Like, you got Cody. Why did you go get the girl from Spain? It ain't like she came and busted
And
out.
made a difference, right?
Yes. She just okay. I just don't see it. You got Cody right there.
Yeah.
And you got the girl from Spain. This girl from Spain is not that good. She don't even show me nothing. So I'm just like, you already had Cody. You already
Yeah.
had Cody and you had Rory. And they're just as good as what you got on the court to me, because Amor she must have read on the Instagram, and when people were talking about her, like, you didn't even make it. You had no assists for 3 games or 4 games. You had maybe 1 or 2 assists, and you had 0 points.
Yeah.
And you keep on letting her play. That's okay, but you need to rotate. Rory is just as good as Amor.
I agree.
Okay, and she plays better defense than Amor, because she keeps getting cooked on the defensive side. If you're watching the game, you know what you're looking at. She's getting cooked. Okay,
Yes.
so Rory is a better defensive player, and she's going to play. She's going to play that point guard position to the T. Now, she might not hit the 3, but she can't hit a 3. But Amor ain't giving you that either. But she's gonna give you the pass. Rory gonna get it to the right person. And she's going to play defense.
She's going to play defense. Okay. Yeah.
So you're not giving her no minutes. She's at the end of the bench, which is making me mad.
Yes.
And then you're not barely giving Cody any minutes. And then you bring in another guard that you really did not need. I don't get it. You didn't need that guard. But that's just me looking at the talent, and I'm very good with talent.
What I know about the SEC is that they give you defense. These SEC players are defense-minded players, which is why you have multiple SEC players leading the league currently in defense. Asia, Ryan on steals. Yeah, they're defensive-minded players because the SEC trains them to play good defense. If you don't play good defense in the SEC, you're going to get ran over, period. You have to play good defense. Yes. And that's why you have, Angel, getting so many deflections and blocks and stuff, because they don't, that's what they know. So you have Rory sitting on the bench, who is an elite defender, and you're just leaving her there to, I believe they were in Chicago. Was that Chicago they were playing, and they were yelling, Rory, Rory, Rory. Yep. Like, you shouldn't have to have the crowd telling you to put your player in the game. Like, especially what are you doing?
They was winning, they won that game, and they were up by a lot.
Yeah.
He didn't put her. I think he might have put her in the last minute of the game.
Last minute or two.
And I just don't think that he uses his bench well, and I don't believe that the coach from Atlanta uses his bench at all. And he's got some ballers on that bench. And what kills me, I'm looking at the stats yesterday, and nobody off the bench scored a point.
Okay, I want to get into that, but let me give you we're going to get into that because I do want to talk about that. I took some notes. Okay. Just to let you know, the Indiana Fever did win over the Mystics 78-72 on the last second shot
78-77 or 78-79
over The link.
Mystics.
Oh my God, what is wrong with me today? Over the
Mystics.
Mystics. I have not been drinking or anything. I don't know what's wrong. Fumble the words. Okay. So of course that's a huge win for Indy's momentum in the cup standings currently.
Yeah.
All right. So then on June 9th, we're going to move out west. The Lynx were looking like a problem for the rest of the league. I mean, listen, the Lynx are.
Yeah.
Yesterday, they absolutely dismantled the Dallas Wings, 100-76. Natasha Howard has been on a tear lately, coming off a 27-point performance that has the Lynx sitting pretty beautiful at the top of the power rankings right
Yeah. I was calling you like, what the is going on here? It was like 56-26
now. Right.
at before half. I'm like,
For
what is
whatever
going on?
reason, AZ wasn't shooting. Paige wasn't shooting. Paige didn't have hardly any points, I believe, up until halftime. Like she was not shooting the ball for whatever reason. It was just weird energy from the Wings. I don't know what was going on, but it wasn't the same team. I'm just watching this like, are they gonna shoot the ball?
Right.
And so you can't. Of course, we know the rule is if you don't shoot the ball, you, you're not going to score any points.
But it just, they played Atlanta. They got beat by Atlanta. Atlanta whooped them with no
Yeah,
problem.
they did.
And then they went and they beat a team. I can't remember what team it was, and they whooped them with no problem. So all these teams are whooping each other. It's not like one really. It is one Minnesota.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
let me see. Yeah. So I'm trying to. The Commissioner's Cup was started on Monday. This
yeah.
past Monday, right? Okay. Or was it last Monday? It was this Monday.
It was last Monday.
Last Monday. Okay. So yeah, Dallas ended up, beating the Sparks 104-96. Like they're just going back and forth right now. The only team that's being pretty consistent is the
Minnesota.
is Minnesota. Um, Chicago got beat by Toronto.
Mhm.
Chicago's just getting beat by everybody. But it's been an interesting last couple of games,
But
and
something else I wanted to say was I don't think LA would be where they are if Kelsey Plum didn't get hurt.
I agree.
It just took 25 points off the board for them.
Yeah.
And they really need her to score.
And she's not shooting. She kind of turned up in that last game that they played. Like
She
she
wasn't fully back.
finally
You
in the
could tell.
first quarter, second quarter, she just was not shooting the ball. She was passing it. I was like, okay,
She didn't even look good to me. Like I don't even know if she should have been out there because you could
yeah,
tell. I know how ankle injury is, and I don't even think that she should have even been out there. Like
yeah,
I thought that because you don't want to end up with an Achilles tear
yeah,
because you're out here in a what I'm saying with an ankle because your ankle and Achilles is right there together, and the way she was pushing off, and I'm like, man, just go sit down. It's
just
not that
sit down.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she
don't
was
want
trying.
you to like have a injury so bad that you got to sit out for a whole year like all these other
Right.
players. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you're just done for the season. It is not that serious. Sit
I
out until
mean,
you
they
get better.
definitely need her because she's such a spark for them, and she's so explosive and hard to guard.
Oh, they
So
need her
they definitely need her. But I think she definitely looked like she was uncomfortable, and
for
she
sure.
was not. She refused to shoot that ball. She was doing everything but shoot the ball. I'm like, okay, something's going on because she hasn't even tried to shoot it at this point.
Yeah.
So. But meanwhile, the expansion Golden State Valkyries are proving they belong. They picked up an 87-81 win against the Phoenix Mercury last night. So we definitely got to keep an eye on them. They're currently 2-2 in cup play, and they're headed to Seattle next. So also yesterday, we had the Atlanta Dream head into Chicago. And we said we were going to talk about the bench, and we're going to talk about the bench. So first and foremost, Miss Double Double herself ended up with, we are talking about Angel Reese, in case you're somewhere from the moon and don't know who Angel Reese is. She had 17 points, 17 rebounds. Um, she she played a great game. She played a great game. People are going to talk about her turnovers, but she got a 3-second call. It was like really dumb stuff. The first turnover she had, she turned and just didn't have control of the ball. It went out of bounds. But the other turnovers were just silly stuff. Like, you got blocked. They call that a turnover when you get blocked. So we're not going to, lean on that too much because it's just ridiculous. She was a plus 18, I believe, in the plus minus. So clearly them 6 turnovers didn't mean nothing, and they still won the game. So
right. And it gave them, it took them into the I was just looking at the Commissioner Cup,
the standings.
yeah, Minnesota 3-0, Atlanta
New York.
2-1. Hold on, I think Dallas is set as 2-0, but not anymore. This is
They're 2-1.
Yeah, this is the first week. Vegas is 2-0, and New York is 2-0.
Yeah.
In the standings, but let me go look at this week's latest Commissioner's Cup. So I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot. Like, if you listen to them girls talking about that Commissioner's Cup, they want to win that Commissioner's Cup.
Want that money.
Yeah, they're that's one of the goals on most of these teams, is to go to that championship and get that Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, they want that money.
Yeah, they want that extra money, and they just want to win it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the NBA has the Commissioner's Cup in Vegas. They just want to win it.
It started with the WNBA, so we're just gonna say that first. The NBA, the MNBA acquired it after it was started with the WNBA. So shout out to us for being the first. So I do want to talk about Atlanta and their bench, because you've got your starters. Let's just pull up the stats for this game. So I'm going to run through the stats for the Atlanta Dream. Ryan Howard had 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Angel Reese, 17 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Naz Hillman, she did her thing in this game. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Alicia Gray, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. And Jordan Canada, 14 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists. And Borlase off the bench had 4 points. So the bench played a total of 24 minutes. That's from your bench players, and they gave you 4 points. So mind you, you had Aaliyah Nye 1 minute and 7 seconds, India Navarre 11 seconds, Medina Akat 4 minutes 37 seconds, Tahina Pow 7 minutes, and Borlase was 9 minutes. And of course, when we say those minutes, it doesn't mean that they were in there the entire time for that amount of time. Of course, 11 seconds, you're only in there for 11 seconds, literally. But those other times, they're broken up. So you bring somebody in, you give them a minute, and then you take them right back out. And you've got your starters in there for 36, 34, 37, 35, and 32 minutes.
Well, obviously obviously, with the score, and it wasn't a blowout. It wasn't. It was tight. It stayed tight. So they needed all of them to stay in the game to get that win because they're trying to win the Commissioner's Cup too.
They
So right now,
need
and
bench
what they did
players.
was what Atlanta actually did was because we ain't talked about it. They went into Indy and busted. What a disappointment!
It
It act
was.
like it was like Ryan didn't even show up. I don't even know half the team didn't show up. They didn't even show up. It was no effort, and Ryan was playing defense on Caitlin. They didn't even show up to me. It was like a whole different team. It's like they got scared or something.
I don't know what was wrong with them. It was disappointing.
I don't
It
know
was
what
very
happened,
disappointing.
but I was so disappointed that they didn't come up in there fired up.
Right.
I said, let's get this because Atlanta is a better team than Indy. Okay.
Agreed.
When you're looking at it, you got 3 all-stars on that team.
That's true.
You got 3 all-stars on the Atlanta team. You got Angel, you got Alicia, and you got Ryan. They was all-stars last year, and they're gonna be all-stars again this year. Okay. You got 3 all-stars on that team. You got your bench. Y'all came in there flat as hell.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was so disappointed with the whole thing. And you should be right now, you should be walking in to your next game in Commissioner's Cup 3-0. You got to go to somebody else's gym and win. So this Sunday you going to where they going to Atlanta. I know they're going to New York.
Yes, New York.
And then Minnesota's going to
Las Vegas.
So them's going to be some good games, you guys. That's going to be a good Sunday. Them 2 games is okay to watch because them's battles because the way the Commissioner's Cup is set up, they need both of those 4 teams need that win to stay in because somebody got to knock Minnesota off. Somebody, and I don't know who else the Minnesota plays for the Commissioner Cup, but somebody got to knock them off. And it wasn't going to be Dallas yesterday because they whooped Dallas's ass. I hate to say it, but that game was over at half.
It was Dallas didn't show up at all.
Yeah.
So I also want to say
at Dallas. No, that was in Minnesota. So before we move forward though, I want to say something. And I know you love Miles. I ain't got nothing negative to say about her. I ain't got nothing. What I'm gonna say is y'all have to understand that she stepped into a really good team. A really good team. Let's put her in Seattle and see what happens. Let's put her like in Toronto. Let's put her in Portland. You know what I'm saying? She's passing that ball because she knows the people that she's passing the ball to is gonna hit them shots.
Yeah,
it's a difference. Let's go back to her watching her in college. We talked about her the whole season. What did we talk about? She didn't play no D and she stood around.
Yep.
Okay, it's like and when she got drafted, that coach told her right off the top, bring your defense.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's playing defense because she already knew the coach already had told her up front because that coach is up front. You bring your defense. We see you and we was watching games.
Yeah,
but you gotta just look at it. It's like if you flipped her to another team that is not as good as Minnesota's been good for years. You got lucky. You got lucky. You know why you got lucky? Because you really should have been in Chicago because that was Chicago's pick.
It was Chicago's pick.
That's where you should have been. Now, if you would have been playing for Chicago, it would have looked different. Okay, you'd have been. Trust me on this. You got blessed. You went to the right coach, the right organization with you got about right now. I would say you got 4 all-stars on. Now, Visa don't come back. She might not be an all-star, but if she's healthy, they got 4 all-stars on their team. 4 plus you got Coffee and you got. And if you don't put the other girl, the one you've been talking about the whole time, Natasha Howard, you might have 5 all-stars on this team. Okay, so now that's why Miles is playing so good because you just fit right on in and you can feel comfortable with the people you playing and you know they're gonna do they're gonna take care of business.
Yeah.
You're not in a situation and you sitting there losing a not so good organization, a losing team, and you don't know what the coach is doing. You went to the perfect spot. You went to the best
Yeah.
coach in the WNBA, has been for years. You went to a great organization that's gonna let you be you. Don't worry about it. We don't care about that. Just play ball. When you went somewhere where they could have 5 All-Stars, 4 All-Stars plus you, because you're probably gonna be an All-Star too.
Yeah.
So let's not kill the other rookies and let's not kill AZ Fudd, okay? Because she's a different. She don't people is putting her and AZ Fudd against each other. Stop it right now. First of all, Miles has that ball in her hands 80% of the time.
That is
AZ
true.
Fudd has to get a pass from somebody.
Correct.
Okay, she's not running the offense. Okay, she's coming off screens for shots. So no, she's not going to have what Miles is having.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. Now, Miles is a great player, but what I'm saying is, just look at the situation she got put in. She got blessed as a number 2. Okay, because guess what? That was Chicago's pick, and if she would have went to Chicago, because they needed a point guard, if they would have had that pick, they probably would have got her, and she'd have been in Chicago on a losing team, a losing organization, and a not so good coach. Okay, so let's all look at the full picture here.
I do want to go back to Chicago and because I wanted to say this about Chicago. So we know that there were some comments made by Azurá Stevens about how rebounding is not really that great of a skill. It's not that big of a deal.
And she ain't never been a good rebounder.
You got to get in the good, you just got to get in position. You can get the rebound. And it looks like Angel out rebounded the whole starting five
the whole team, basically.
They traded away the best rebounder in the league. They traded away the best rebounder in the league, and then they lost because of rebounds. Your big is 6'7" and only had 2 rebounds.
Right.
The whole game.
Believe me, Angel probably puts a star, a big, what you call it, one of them things stuck on there. Chicago, I'm about to come and whoop your ass. I'm coming to let you know what's up.
The question,
I ain't give you no breaks.
The question that everybody has, that everybody is asking is, if rebounding is so easy, why are y'all getting out rebounded by one person?
It ain't easy. It's called rebounding is you gotta want to, and you gotta go get effort. And for her to say that and her not to be a good rebounder, period, because she's 6'5" all day, every day. Okay, so go get you some rebounds, and if it ain't easy, if it's not hard, go get you some. Go get you some rebounds. They got some pieces on that team. It's just. Let me tell you, this is what I told you. I think I'll be talking about Camilla every time we talk about. Well, what I'm saying is, if you watch her highlights, Camilla is not a back to the basket big. She is coming. Y'all need to run her off of pick and rolls, and she is going to come downhill and make that basket. Stop trying to get her off of pick, going from one side to the other and back into somebody. That's not her thing, because her footwork is awful. Okay. She needs to work on footwork. She does really need to work on footwork. But when she's coming downhill off a pick and roll, she'll make that shot. But she needs to be moving on that shot. She's not a back to the basket big. She's just not. And neither is Azurá. She's not either. She's basically she shoots a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never really seen her go in and muscle somebody, or jump over somebody and get a rebound, or what I'm saying. I've never seen her do that, but that's okay, because then it spaces out for Camilla.
Yeah.
But just like the point guard said, what's her name? We've been talking about her all the time.
Skylar.
Yeah, Skylar said Talk to Tyler
Dr. Tyler.
about the offense. That's not for me, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth, though. But then, I gotta say this because I told you this over the phone. I did not like how Tyler answered that question about Skylar. Skylar is a competitor. She's not trying to really talk about it. She's a competitor. She wants to win. She don't like to lose.
She does not. And you about to
Okay.
get messy
So
bun,
when she
Skylar,
sees
too.
things that's not right, she is going to speak on it. And y'all knew
Yeah.
that before you got her. What this is how many times back when they first got Skylar, I said, they thought Angel was Angel is soft compared to Skylar. Skylar don't care. Skylar is going to speak on it. If she's mad about we never heard Angel really say nothing negative. Excuse me. But when Skylar wants to say something, she's going to say it.
Yeah.
So you let Angel go because she said something, but you got Skylar. Well, you're going to get what you get.
And those are facts. Those are facts. I know I mentioned briefly that that the Golden State Valkyries won against the Mercury 87-81. And I just want to put a little spotlight on Akona Makani, the point guard for Phoenix. I know we had talked about before Nokic. I'm gonna get it together. Nokic from Seattle and how good she has. She has not been hitting shots lately. She's actually been playing pretty bad.
She's not from Seattle. She's not getting hardly any time.
I'm not Seattle. I mean Phoenix. So we've talked about her previously.
I think the reason why she's not getting that time is because the girl you're talking about is back, and that was her spot. So they moved her out and moved her in,
and she's been balling. I see
she's good, and that's why she's
very good. She's very good. She fast, and she can shoot that thing from anywhere. And I mean, stop and pop it, whatever it is that you need. Go to the basket. She is that little Cameroonian is. Yeah, she's nice.
But let me tell you something. I feel like she might have a breakout season. She's going to have one because the other two girls, they need some help. They need some help. Okay, they need another scorer on that team.
They do.
And the big, I forget her name. The big, I'll look on the roster.
Off the bench.
Yeah, no, she starts.
Are you talking about 18?
No, hold on.
Dewana?
No, Dewana does not start.
On Phoenix?
Yeah. They don't run no plays for. I'm talking about it. They don't run not one play for the big they got. Not one. They really don't even use her in the pick and roll.
You're talking about Mac?
Yes, I'm talking about Mac. Yeah. Mac can do more than what y'all think she can do. I've seen her do it. She can shoot the 8-footer. She got a jump shot.
Yeah.
And y'all need to put the ball in her hands more so it don't be so clogged up. Because
she had 9 points
and
10 rebounds. 9 points and 10 rebounds in that game. Yeah. Last game.
They don't run no plays for her. If she gets some points, it's off rebounds. When they need to run a play for her and let's go off of the pick and roll because you don't got nobody else to do that.
Yeah.
You don't have nobody else.
So you have Alyssa Thomas with 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. She, I like Alyssa, but I think I think they need to involve Mac. I think she needs to be involved and they need to create some plays for her. She's very athletic and
very athletic.
Yeah. She has a nice game and they don't utilize her correctly.
Not at all. But what makes me mad is when you're looking at the team, you're like, okay, so who we got here? Like,
right. Which is why, we talked about it before. We're like, what they got going on?
Like I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to. Okay, Alyssa, we know that they're gonna put the ball in her hands. And maybe that's the reason why they don't run a pick and roll, because she can't shoot the three.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then maybe you need to push the ball to Kalia then. Copper. Yeah. And let her run the pick and roll with Natasha Mack, because Natasha Mack can get to it. Y'all just don't use her enough. If I was her, I'd be frustrated. Y'all want me to do all the dirty work, but y'all can't put the ball in my hands a couple times.
Facts.
And then you really don't have but one big, and that's her. And you got the other girl that just got there, and I don't even know who she is. Kiera Lynch. No, she's got to be from overseas. Her name is Kiera Linskin. She's a 6'4". She is from Belgium.
And yeah, I don't know what Phoenix got going on, but it ain't working. It ain't working, and they need to get it together, because there's no way that you were in the finals last year. And this year,
they won't be in the finals this year, because they haven't gotten better. I don't know what they was doing. This girl right here is 34 years old, the first year in the league. This girl I just told you about. She's born in 96, so she's 30 years old. No, hold on. She's born in 96. So she's 30 years old, correct?
You're asking me to do math?
And this is 26.
Yeah, because my son is 34 and he was born in 92. So
okay. So she was born in 96. She's 30 years.
Yeah.
She's 30 years old.
I don't
96,
know.
4 years plus 26 is 30. I'm good with numbers. I don't have to see it. I just want to make, but this you
Good
kind
job.
of slow.
Good job. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Phoenix. But they're it's hard to watch. It's really hard to watch them play. And the Valkyries are just they're shooting. Their 3-point shooting is insane. So I honestly want to say, though, that Phoenix did fairly well against the Valkyries. So to only lose by 6 points was, and they really had the opportunity. They could have beat them if they had.
They had opportunity. They just couldn't cash in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't cash in. But you know what? I just don't feel like. I feel like I feel like Copper. She be trying to get to it, but she just don't have nobody else to get to it with her.
Yeah. Kalia. I don't know. Poor Kalia. I want better for her.
Well, hopefully next year they'll get a good draft pick.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. I hope so.
Need one. Or let me tell you something. I could see them trading for somebody off Connecticut. Connecticut got some pieces over there. I don't know what they're doing, but they got some pieces.
The pieces of the puzzle do not go together.
No, but you got Aaliyah Edwards over there. You got Anissa Moore. You got Anissa over there.
Yeah, Anissa. Okay. Yeah.
You could trade for them. Because that would shake up the whole NBA. You could trade for them.
They're currently up right now. Connecticut is currently up 57-46 at the half over Toronto.
I see that.
So they're currently battling it out. FYI, Golden State is currently 2-2 in Commissioner Cup play, and they head to Seattle next. So I want to see Seattle win. I really want them to win.
I love what Seattle has right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you still do not have the other girl back in yet. So you got another big. Because you could put, I'll see my eyes at you. You could put, I want the 3.
Yeah.
You could put Flage at the 2, Natisha at the 1, and bring them other 3 bigs, the other 2 bigs, and let's go. Okay. And I'm telling you now, they got, look, let me tell you
Yeah.
something. What happened was, to me, is like, remember when I don't know what team they played. I said, I knew they was going to get blowed out. And I don't know what team, but when this game that they just played and they lost to the Aces, they played really good to me.
They did.
Okay. And it was more organized. They knew what they was doing. It wasn't turnovers. They wasn't going down, jacking up shots. When Dom came back in and I was in the starting lineup, it just kind of calmed everything down. Okay. And
I agree.
I like what I seen. And I feel like that maybe they won't get it this year, but they'll definitely, because everybody on that team is young. They're gonna get it next year though. And if they're not good this year, they're gonna get another good pick next year. And man, if they get a good pick next year, it's on and popping for them.
Yeah.
Because they don't need no bigs. They need another. They need a point guard. They need another guard.
They do. They do.
Okay? And that other guard can even come off the bench. You can still, and I think it took a minute for Natisha to start to play. To really start to play.
To get into the
because she
rhythm.
wasn't used to starting and being running a whole team.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of responsibility when the team that she's on is a lot of responsibility for her.
Yeah.
She had to get used to that. So she's playing better. She's hitting shots. She's passing to the right man. I was on her at the beginning, like, come on, do something. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I'm gonna give her some grace. I understand she's getting better, and I like where Seattle's going. I really like where Seattle's going.
I agree. So later on tonight we have Los Angeles at Seattle. Tomorrow we have Chicago at Indiana. And we have New York at Atlanta, and Phoenix at Dallas, and Las Vegas at Portland. Friday, Toronto at Washington, and Golden State at Seattle. And then Saturday, we have Indiana at Connecticut, Minnesota at Las Vegas. That's the game.
Yeah. That's Saturday?
That's Saturday at 8:00 p.m.
I can't wait to see that game. And I hope Kennedy Carter's back. I'm hoping she's back. Because they need that scoring.
They definitely need it.
Yeah.
They also have Dallas at Portland, Los Angeles at Phoenix, and then Sunday we've got Washington at New York and Atlanta at Toronto.
So you said when does Atlanta play New York?
They play New York on tomorrow.
Okay.
They play New York tomorrow.
At New York or in Atlanta?
I believe it is home.
Okay.
That's a home game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And
so those are the upcoming games.
Let me see if I can get a ticket real quick. Let's see what they talk about.
for the game.
I'm just trying to see. Yeah, for tomorrow. Let me see what they talking about. Filter best seats. Apply what they talking about. Let's see what the tickets is talking about. Oh, you can get a run right on the corner for $155. 61 for 2. Yeah. You can get a ticket. Let me see. Did you know PayPal has buy now, pay later?
Shout out to Affirm, Klarna, PayPal, buy now, what else we got?
No, I'm just saying, just look at the tickets. It's $311.22 for 2 tickets.
I just want to give a shout out to all the pay apps, Afterpay, Klarna, Zip, Defer It. Shout out to all of those.
PayPal, PayPal has not got pay. Is this PayPal? I don't know.
Shout out to all of them that help people be able to go to games and travel and do all the things
that they need to do.
And shout out to that.
So, I love it because I use it. I'm gonna be honest. I use it
Right.
whenever, and then I just go in and
There's
basically I might go 2 months and then pay it off.
we lost a lot during COVID, but we gained so much more in the losses. So we appreciate that. We got DoorDash, we got uh, all of the pay apps that allow you to buy now and pay later. So shout out to all of that.
I do it because I don't want it on my credit report. That's
So
why.
let's do our top five. So we, of course, our top five is going to change every week because the power rankings change every week, and these are our personal opinions as well. We are going to kind of go off their rankings, their power rankings, but also off of what we think is what we see for each team. So our current power rankings, we have at number 5 the Valkyries, number 4 Dallas, number 3 Atlanta, number 2 Vegas, and number 1 Minnesota. And honestly, we could also interchange one of those at the Valkyries or Dallas with New York, because
Right.
New York is also doing their thing as well. But that would be our top 5. So let us know what y'all think the top 5 should be, if you agree with us on the top 5, but that's our top 5. Okay.
Yeah. The thing about it is no one should disagree about Minnesota. Minnesota is
Right.
taking names, and man, Minnesota is above everybody to
Yeah.
me. That's why I cannot wait until Saturday to see this game against Vegas. We're going to see who's really number 1 or number
Who's the
2
top
team.
dog?
Yeah.
Who's the top
And,
dog?
and believe me, Vegas done put a big old thing up on the Minnesota.
They circled it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because Minnesota, the thing about Minnesota, yeah, you got good guards. They got good guards too. But do you got a really good post that can handle Asia? And Alyssa been playing her butt off.
She has.
Okay, so we're gonna see what it is. And if Kenny Carter's back, boy, you better. Well, I don't know what y'all gonna do with Kenny Carter. We're gonna see. Kenny Carter might not be back, but I hope she's back.
I hope
I
she is
really do. Because I want her to play. I want her to play against the best, and I want everybody to see. Everybody pretty much knows in this league that Kenny Carter is unstoppable. She's gonna score whenever she wants to, wherever she wants to, whenever she wants to, and she's gonna play defense.
Yeah.
So I believe that Kenny Carter will come back. When she gets back, she's gonna play outstanding because she done got herself in a little pickle, and I think she's gonna try to clean that up. And she ain't gonna be doing no talking for the rest of the season, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure Asia or somebody on that team or that organization then had to talk with her and said, "Hey, we don't need none of that. We're trying to win a championship.
Like, just play.
We need you to be here. We need you to
Yeah.
be here. So we don't need no mess. This is not what we do over here." Okay.
So we had Olivia Miles won Rookie of the Week. She also won Rookie of the Month. So shout out to Olivia Miles. She's doing her thing. She looks like she's the clear cut choice right now going into the rest of the season for Rookie of the Year. So we'll see if any other rookies can take away her shine.
Well, I don't think they're going to, because when she came in, let me tell you something I do know about Olivia Miles. She's very confident in her skills, and she will let you know.
Yes.
That, hey, I know what I can do.
Yes.
And I'm taking, like she said on her interview, I know what I can do. I know what I've done. And I know what I'm bringing to the table. And she's bringing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She definitely said it very confidently. Like,
she got confidence. So that's the difference between her and AZ Fudd. AZ Fudd sometimes looks like a deer in headlights. Like she's like, oh my God, this is too much. You know what I'm saying? But I think she'll calm down. Y'all give AZ Fudd some grace. She's gonna calm down. Y'all expect her to come out and just be a 30-point scorer. And she's got Paige and Enrique on the team. She don't need to score 30.
That's true.
Okay, they got her. But
But
she
they
does need
also
to
got
go
to
in the
get her the
teams.
ball too. There was just no
Yeah,
ball movement in this last game. It just was. It just looked like chaos and confusion. You know, I hate a chaos and confusion type
yeah,
of game. That's what they
yeah.
look like. They just did not look together at all, like they
I just
normally
have
do.
I just have a lot of I have, I just think AZ Fudge, she gonna settle in. Y'all don't expect her to get 25, 30 points a game. Do not expect that.
Yeah.
She's not at UConn. She's not the main cog right now. She's Paige is there and Enrique. These
Yeah.
are these are all-stars for years. Okay. Paige was an all-star last year. Paige has always been when she was on that team, she was the best team at UConn. She was the best
Hmm.
player. So AZ Fudd is not going to come in on the team that she's playing with Paige and try to be the number one scorer.
Right.
It's just not going to happen.
It's not
Now, some
feasible when
games,
you have
yeah,
Enrique and you got Paige on the. I mean, but I think this last game, what was frustrating me in this last game was that she was open so many times and they didn't give her the ball. And they were trying to do hero ball and it just wasn't working. And if your shot is not falling, you got to do something else. I don't know why Paige just wasn't shooting the ball to begin with.
yeah.
I don't know what was going on with her. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on nothing. But those are the games coming up. That's our 5 power rankings. I'll give them again: Minnesota, Vegas, Atlanta, Dallas, and Valkyries. And we're going to slash New York in there as well.
Right.
Um, and I do want to talk about the USA team 3-on-3.
Yes.
Shout out to Michaela Williams. Oh my gosh, why did I just go blank? Malaysia Fawali,
Yes.
Joyce Edwards, and what is the other girl's name? Oh my God, we've got to do better. Shout out to them for winning the 3x3
FIBA
contest.
3 versus 3 world championships.
They won on a Michaela Williams last second.
Michaela was playing her ass off the whole time. She played big time the whole time.
She
Like
did.
she played big time the whole time. And I was happy to see Malaysia on that team to
Yeah.
get that experience. I was happy to see that because Malaysia she gonna be a senior this year, right? So she got to come out and ball
Yeah.
out, man. I was happy for her to get that experience and be around those players and just being in that environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I just think that she has so much in the tank that she hasn't shown. You know what I'm saying? And once she learns and her IQ becomes higher, I think that she'll be outstanding, especially in the WNBA when everything will open up.
Yeah.
Like Flage, she just can get to the basket at any time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Shout out to the SEC because all of
yeah,
those girls play in the SEC.
yeah,
The SEC has the best players in the world in college. So
they do.
shout out to the SEC. Great job and congratulations to the USA team for winning the 3-on-3. Lastly,
I want to tell you the 3 girls
mhm,
because I don't want to leave the other girl out.
I thank you. So Michaela Williams, Malaysia Fawali, Joyce Edwards, and drum roll, please.
I think it's like Sarah.
I cannot remember her name.
It is. It's Sahara. Sahara Williams. She plays for
Okay.
Oklahoma.
Yes, there we go.
I was close. I said Sarah, but it's Sahara Williams.
Yes,
So Sahara Williams, Joyce Edwards, Malaysia Fawali, and Michaela Williams. Michaela
yes,
Williams looks like she's in great shape, and she looks like she lost some weight.
she does.
Yeah, she looks great.
She's gonna be a
And I hope
menace this year.
she's gonna be a senior too. So she know it's time to go get it. You don't have no more time to be playing around.
Yeah,
It's time to go get it, honey. So I'm happy
fact.
for her. I'm happy for them. And to have them playing with Joyce is great. And
Yeah.
hey, Joyce is dunking on them. Joyce is dunking, y'all. She is dunking on them. They're gonna have Like 4 players playing for South
That
Carolina
can
that can
dunk.
turn around and dunk on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, girls coming back. You got the freshman, she can dunk, and
Yeah.
Joyce can dunk. Let's go. I cannot wait till the season starts. I cannot wait.
And the French girl. So you got 4.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
all 4.
4. My fault. I forgot her, and I seen him in the picture. The
Yeah.
French girl, the 6'5" French girl, can dunk too. So I hope we dunk on people's heads. I really do. I hope somebody turns around and just yuck them. I really do. That would be so fire.
It would be.
Yes.
Lastly, unless you have something else that you want to talk about, I do want to mention the OTE. I know I talked about it in the last video,
Yeah,
the
let's talk
OTE
about it.
Select. So I did go this past weekend to the oh my goodness, OTE Select game. So they have 2 coaches. They had Coach KK Arnold from UConn, and they had Coach Juju Watkins from Southern Cal, and they both have teams and they play against each other. And it was a really good game. Like just top
Who was the players?
talent
You got a list
in
of
the
the players?
country. So we had Morgan Reckley, Eve Long, Chance Berry, who's from Canada. We had Ojo. Um, she has a beautiful name that I can't say right now, but her last name is Ojo. Tati Griffin. I mean, just amazing talent on that floor. Amazing talent on both teams. There was a girl that was, knocking threes just disrespectfully. Then you had, she plays for Marietta here in Georgia. Her and her sister, her father's the coach. And I'm sorry, why does her name not come to my head? We
They
played
play
her
for
multiple
Marion High
times.
School.
Yes.
Marion High
So
School. Have you ever been over that way? That school is huge.
yes, I've been there several times for tournaments and stuff like that. But Leah DeWitt, thank you. Sorry, Leah. Leah DeWitt, also knocking threes. She's a great 3-point shooter. Great 3-point shooter. It was a really good game. Just great rebound. Nation Williams. Nation is a rebounding demon. Okay. Anything coming off that board is hers. Okay. That's how she rebounds. I love Nation. I
Who
love
won
that
the
her
game?
name is Nation. Huh?
Who won the game? That's what I want to know.
Okay. So they went back and forth. So you get a point every time you win a quarter. So KK's team was they were winning the quarters, whatever. In the last quarter, Juju's team did go ahead and pull the win out. So shout out to Juju. This is her second year in a row winning OTE. So we know it's probably going to be her last because she's probably going to go into the WNBA next year. We'll see if she decides to take another year. But um, so previous coaches, we've had Paige, we've had Flage,
Yeah.
that have coached previously. So they usually bring a college player to come in and coach the teams.
Mm-hmm.
After the game was over, and the game was like really cool. It is on YouTube. So if you get the opportunity to go on YouTube and search the OTE select game, it was really good. And the rules were like kind of funky. Like they have like where you pick one player on the other team that can only shoot threes, or the whole team can only shoot threes. You can't do a 2-pointer for a whole minute.
Mm-hmm.
You can swap players. So you get to choose somebody from their team, and then they got to choose somebody from your team. They swap for a minute or whatever. Like really cool things. Their jump balls were one-on-ones. So if you got fouled in the act of shooting, you didn't go to the free throw line. You basically did one-on-one. So not jump balls, but fouls. You do a one-on-one and you only have like 5 seconds or 6 seconds to get that one-on-one off. And if you rebound the ball, your team rebounds the ball, that and the 6 seconds is over, it's a shot clock violation. So now you're going back the other way. So the rules made it really fun and exciting to watch. I love the way OTE does. The cameras are on the court, the announcer is on the court. It's a lot of chaos, but it's fun chaos. So I love OTE. After they finished the game, then they had the skills challenge and the 2v2. So they brought the boys out to do the skills challenge. They each paired up with one of the girls and then did the skills challenge. And that was also a lot of fun to watch them. You're in a big balloon. You gotta push the person down the court, and then you gotta ride back on a two-seater bike and shoot. I suggest you just go on there and watch it, because while it was silly, it was a lot of fun to watch it. I didn't even intend to stay through the whole thing, but it was so much fun. We were just like, let's stay. We had a lot of other players there, like the Paulo twins, Mia and Maya were there. They were actually the refs during the game. They reffed the game. And then you had Sarah Strong was there.
The Rutgers twins now.
The Rutgers twins.
I seen them on YouTube practicing with the Rutgers.
Yeah.
They still look little to me. They little.
They're little. They are. Sarah Strong was there. She's absolutely beautiful. Audie Crooks was there. Absolutely beautiful. She also has lost weight. So shout out to Audie.
We're gonna see. She's gonna go back home eating all them hot dogs.
Whatever she's doing, she lost weight. She looks
good.
What did
I say? I said, Audie Crooks, please go get you a nutritionist and go get you a chef. You got the money. Get you a chef so you don't have to think about a meal. They got your meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snack.
Yeah.
They got your meal. They got your protein shake. They got you on a nutrition. Got you. You don't think about it. You come home, you eat, and you go about your business.
Yeah.
And that's what she needs to do. And I wish I could do it. I wish I had a chef. Fix me up. I don't have to think about eating or cooking or any of that.
Yeah.
This is what you eat too.
I'm trying to get to Vegas so I can get to my chef. Anyway,
we're gonna put that on the back burner. No, I'm just playing.
You won't let me be great. Okay, so anyway, happy Pride to everybody. I'm wearing my rainbow glasses. I actually made it through the whole video. I literally can barely see in these because I need to update the subscription or
get it out, huh?
I don't know what's going on with me right now, but I cannot get words right. Anyway, so shout out, I'm wearing my rainbow glasses for Pride. So happy Pride to everybody.
Pride, y'all.
And anything else that you want to add? The OTE season starts in July. I mentioned that before. You can go on the website to see when the games start, see who the players are. I promise you they are worth watching. If you haven't gotten a chance to go on YouTube and watch the game that was played the other day, please go watch it. These girls are amazing. They was doing some amazing things. Me and my brother was in there like, oh my God, like just great basketball. I do believe that the number one player in the country will be back for OTE. They do have her on everything. She's actually a captain for one of the teams. So
who is that?
Special K.
Oh, okay.
So she'll be back. I was really hoping that CC was going to make it. I don't think she was there, and I think she's been there with them, but I don't know if she's going to play by the time July comes around. So
we'll see. She's been sitting for almost a year now.
No, this happened in November. So
okay. This is July.
She's been practicing and training. October.
She's 8 months almost.
Yeah.
So that's a long time.
Yeah. So I don't want her. We know we don't want to rush because we want her to be 100%. I also went to go see Creekside play. I just want to see what they look like. and it was interesting. It reminds me of when the year we won state. That's what it reminded me of. Because we played that summer and then that in June, and then we played the fall league, and I was concerned for our well-being, and then we went undefeated. So that's what they remind me of currently, is what we looked at like then. So shout out to Creekside. I'm always going to shout out Creekside. So, all right. Anything else? I know
Nah,
I talked a lot.
not right now. There's gonna be a lot this weekend, though. We coming back on this weekend. Just be
Oh
ready for
yeah.
that. When them
Oh
games
yeah.
is over, we gonna talk about it.
We got to talk about. We got to talk
So
about it. We got to talk about.
let me. Who do you think is gonna play in the Commissioner's Cup Championship?
Ooh. Um. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Vegas against. Oh, but you know what? Vegas and Minnesota are on the same side. Oh. Ooh.
Well, you have to understand is Vegas and Minnesota are playing on Saturday, so they're going to be playing in
Yeah.
the Commissioner's Cup. So,
The
are
championship
they doing
game.
the East
Oh
West now?
man.
Are they doing East
Yeah.
West?
Mm-hmm.
So if
It's
Atlanta can win out, they could be the East if they can win out.
But you've got New York, so it just depends on what
If they
happens.
win out, they have to beat New York,
Yeah,
and so we'll see what happens here.
we shall see.
Because Atlanta is 2-0 right now.
2-1, I believe, because they lost to Indiana, right?
I'm talking about Vegas. I'm talking about Vegas.
Oh, Vegas is two. Yeah, they're undefeated.
Yeah. So if they can beat Minnesota, they could be in that number one spot in the
Yeah,
Commissioner's Cup. Well, we're gonna see what they do because Minnesota's a good team. They
they are.
good, and that's gonna be a really good game. And I'm gonna be getting my popcorn ready so I can see that.
Yeah, it is also my daughter's 18th birthday, so we shall see what I will be doing on that day. But thanks
What you think
everybody.
you're gonna be doing?
What do I think I'm going to be doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. She is. I don't know.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
don't. I
leave it at
don't.
that.
I, she got her own thing going on,
Well,
so
she's 18. That's why she got her own thing going on.
she ain't got time for us.
Did you have time for us at 18? No, you didn't.
Well,
No,
my
let's
parents had my. I was.
at 18.
I had just had a baby. I had a lot going on at 18, so
Okay, well, I'm gonna
I
tell
was
you
doing the
my
most.
18th,
But
my when I graduated from high school, I was out in the streets. Okay. I was in the streets
I was
at
not because I
17.
was
I didn't
at
turn
home being
18
a
till
mom.
September. I was in the streets. Okay.
Yeah.
Gone.
So, I was pregnant on my 18th birthday, and I had my son a month later. So that's what I was doing. Um, on my 18th, it was
Okay.
yeah,
When
I was
I wasn't
very
even
pregnant.
18 when I graduated from high school, y'all. Didn't
Yeah,
turn 18 till September. I was 17, but I was still my mama just she my mom always trusted me. She knew I wasn't getting ready to do too much. So she just let me do whatever I wanted to do. And I was
yeah.
doing that before I graduated. I mean, I wasn't like I didn't stay out like all hours of the night, but I was, me and my friends used to hang out and I call my mom and be like, hey, I'm spending the night over here. And she's like, okay.
So I wanted to say this. Didn't mean to cut you off, but I do want to say this because I did write this down and I wanted to mention this before. So I wanted to say that the league is really the WNBA is really trying to force us to accept Caitlin Clark as the face of the league. And there's a lot of resistance to that because first of all, she's not living up to the hype. I think that people are tried to make her out to be coming out of college. She's really not that marketable or likable um, as far as her personality. So it's hard to want to engage or pay attention to her because she just does things that is such a turnoff that it doesn't grab you. But the league has the opportunity to really promote all of the star players that we currently have, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of storylines. There's a lot of players that are doing great things and putting on a great product for us, and they're not taking advantage of promoting those players the way that they could. They're focusing instead on one player and trying to make that player bigger than the program. And I think that they're missing an opportunity to really allow us into the lives of these other players and really get excited about other players. We literally have to promote them ourselves as fans because they're forcing us to accept somebody that we don't want to accept, that we're not really, and not that we don't think that she's a decent player because we do, but it's not giving what it is that it's not giving.
Well,
I
let me
love
say one thing. Let me say one thing.
mhm,
Mm, excuse me. And this is what I truly believe. She got about this season left because when Juju steps on the scene, it is a wrap. It's a wrap.
yeah,
Okay, that's the way I look at it. You got about this season left to show, your full potential. And we
yeah,
already know I didn't even really want to talk about her on this, but we already know what the full potential is. We know what you need to work on. We know what your weaknesses are.
yeah,
Okay. And I'm gonna start out with the number one thing that I see is leadership.
yeah,
Okay. Your leadership, you need to work on your leadership. And you need to work on, just being a leader,
yeah,
period. But I don't really want to talk about it. She got about this rest of this season here, and Juju comes out to the WNBA next year. It's a wrap. Okay.
yeah. I just wanted to mention that because it was on my mind, it was on my heart, it was on my soul to say
Yeah.
there's a lot of other players that are really great in this league, and I really hope that people take the time to pay attention to them and to
It is.
watch these games. There's been a lot of great
It
games that have
is.
gone on, even if the team is not on a winning it is not a winning they don't have a winning record currently. There have been some really good games. I try to watch every single game that comes on. So just, watch the games, enjoy the games. You've got the Upshot League. Shout out to the Upshot League. They have games there. They took a little bit of a break. They start playing again on Friday, so they have games on Friday. Again, all of those games are live on YouTube, so you can watch them. If you cannot get to a game, they're live on YouTube for you to watch. Go check out OTE. That season starts in July. Again, you can go to the website to check them out. There's plenty of games that are going to be on this week for the WNBA. Please go and watch. Please like,
We're in mid
share,
season, y'all.
subscribe.
I mean, you got a lot of season left. Y'all, I don't even think
Yeah.
we're at mid half season now.
No, we're not.
But I'm happy because
Yeah.
I'm always ready for more teams. Like I'll be glad when they add Detroit,
Yeah.
they add Cleveland, they add
Yeah.
Philly. I'll be glad when we get them 30 teams. You know what I'm saying? I'll be
Yes.
glad. So, and I think there's enough talent to do it. There's
I
enough talent
agree.
to do it. Right now it is overload in talent right now. It's an overload.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
you
I
just gotta,
agree.
you just gotta be able to. If you can't play and you're okay and you're coming out of college, you ain't gonna make the WNBA.
Not at all.
And if you don't put work in and focus in on what you're trying to get to, and you don't put work, you're not getting on the WNBA court. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you that right now because there's too much talent. There's too much. People are thinking, oh, we got two more teams now. So it's gonna be, like 24, 26, 28 more spots. Them spots is hard to come by,
They
hun.
are very hard to come
And
by.
if you fall off,
Yeah.
they will cut you and wave you so quick. So you better be on top of your game if you're trying to be
Facts.
playing the WNBA.
Mm,
You better be on top of your game.
facts. My prescription. That's what I was trying to say. Did I say subscription? I said subscription, didn't I?
You probably did.
I think I'm a little delirious today. I think that's what it is. I'm a little off my square. We're gonna charge it to yeah. So thanks everybody for tuning in.
Man, hey, good night, y'all. Good night. We'll be back the weekend. Good night.
Please,
The rest of the week will be good basketball games, y'all. And tonight, I'll definitely be watching that Seattle game because I want to see if they stay in that level like they played against Vegas. And I'm hoping I hope they do, and they keep getting better and better. So I don't know who are they playing Portland, you said?
Tonight, yes. Let me confirm. But I do believe it is Portland.
Okay. I don't care who they play, really. I'm looking at
no, tonight they play Los Angeles. They're at home, they play Los Angeles.
That's gonna be a good game. That'll be a good game for them because LA got bigs and they got bigs.
Yeah.
They got guards and Kelsey Plum is back.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta be prepared. I don't know who's gonna play defense. They're probably gonna put Flage on her. Because
Flage's long and so I'm that game.
It don't really matter who's on Kelsey because she's still going to cook them.
She's gonna do her thing. She's gonna cook me. Barbecue chicken.
Yeah. look.
I mean,
easy peasy. Oh, okay.
Barbecue chicken.
Let me say one thing before we get off here. I think Vegas be looking like, what was we thinking? What was we thinking? She cooked them the last and like 40 points on them, like bye-bye. And we in Vegas. I beat y'all in Vegas. Yeah. And she don't say nothing, but the way she looked like, like get the hell up one out of here. I don't know what y'all thought. And nobody on this team hold me.
All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in to another episode of We Ballin' 2 podcast. Please do us a favor, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate all of our new followers.
Yeah, we got to thank our followers, our viewers. We got to thank, man, we've had like almost 500,000 views in the last 2 or 3 months. And that is outstanding. We're excited for what's to come, you guys. We got more to come. Everything's going to change. We're going to get bigger and better. We're just getting better. We're working on getting bigger and better as we speak. And we really, really appreciate you guys showing up and showing out for us, for real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll see you on the flip side.
Good night, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in. Follow We Ballin' 2 on all social media outlets. Stay connected for hoops, life, and everything in between. We'll catch you next episode.